Hi, I'm Mai-Lin Hegel, and I'm an athlete. Originally from Vietnam, and now I was adopted uh, by a German family. I was adopted at the age of 6 from South Saigon, and I have 2 brothers and 1 sister that I live with. My other sister's from Vietnam too, and she's from the north side. When I came to the United States, English wasn't my first words. I spoke Vietnamese. Then I was enrolled in speech classes in order to speak English. I was real shy and I wasn't talking to nobody. I stayed to myself a lot. Even when I was living at home, I stayed to myself because I was always worried about how my siblings would treat me. Especially my brothers, they weren't adopted. And they used to make fun of me because I was a different nationality. So they didn't understand why I was brown and they were white. Going to school was really hard because when I was 6 and 7 years old, they treated me bad because I was Asian, and they would do little signs on their face, and that made me sad. I got involved with Special Olympics between the 6th and 7th grade. And how I learned about that is my school teacher said that they had Special Olympics, but back then it was just one sport, and it was track and field. And when I got my first ribbon, I was so excited because it didn't matter where I placed. I was excited to receive a ribbon in track and field.
As an athlete, Mai-Lin is probably one of the most fierce competitors. Like, she gives it her all in every sport that she does, and she does it all. She keeps you on your toes, that's for sure, but she's always like there to help other athletes, the younger athletes that are coming up and just getting involved. She's like, let me show you how this is done. And then, so like, it's appreciative, and I just see her growing as an athlete. I think Mai-Lin loves Special Olympics because it's a place to where she can truly like show up and be herself without being judged. Here in this space, she can just truly be herself, blossom, and then with all the connections and all the different things that they offer, it gives them the confidence to find their voice and to be able to stand on their own 2 feet. I see Mai-Lin as an athlete leader in just how she shows up for practice, how she includes everybody, how she will take people that she just met under her wing and just be like, hey, we're gonna do this, like, come on. And she just shows the ropes, and it's like this natural ability that she has to just naturally get the best out of people. When she's given the space to like tap into that, she can accomplish anything.
All right, Charles, go! Yeah!
I am getting ready to graduate the athlete university, and it's a 3-year course just like college, but you learn to speak and write your own speeches and communicate with other athletes and people. Right now I'm majoring in becoming a coach for Special Olympics in swimming, and my coach has been helping me. She teaches me how to time and show people how to swim, and I'm an excellent swimmer myself, so I'm a advanced swimmer, so I'm teaching other athletes how to swim. I was asked to be on the board in 1991. I guess you have to be voted with the Special Olympics staff on the board, and they voted me in, and they asked me, would you like to be part of the board of directors for Special Olympics? That's great. And my role there was to inform them about how area games and state games ran, and if there were glitches that needed to be worked on. And I felt like I was on top of the world. Being the board of directors, I felt like, my gosh, I'm in the upper division, and my head was spinning when they asked me to be a board of directors.
She's so proud. Just so proud to be like involved and part of that, and do her time, and then when her time's over, be proud and excited for the next group of people that to get to come in and do it, because she knows what she experienced, and it's like, yeah, now somebody else gets to experience those same things that I do and make them a better person.
I got picked to go to national games in 2010 in South Bend, Indiana, and then I went to World Games in 2011 to Athens, Greece. So I went for swimming, both national and World Games. Going to nationals, I knew that it was going to be a big deal, and you got to meet people from all around the world and World Games. And I think it's so cool to be able to listen to everybody speak different languages.
To see Mai-Lin compete at the national level and world level was just something, I can't even describe it. To see her be able to go through all the process and all the steps and try new events and new things and develop her strokes even more, because she was for swimming for both, was truly amazing. I didn't get to see her travel with her to Greece, but we FaceTimed frequently, and I will never forget when she got 4th place in the race, and she was so down on herself. And I remember telling her, I'm like, why are you crying? Why are you sad? Like, dude, you just got 4th place in the world. Like, that's amazing in itself. Like, don't think anything less of yourself, because you are amazing. And I remember just the smile that lit up her face of being like, I have somebody that truly supports me and sees me for me. And she went on and ended up rocking it and getting 2 golds after that. And I'm like, that's what it's about.
Being in Special Olympics, it's taught me to be on my own. I've got to learn to be on my own. I graduated high school, I lived on my own when I was 21. So it's taught me to be independent. I work a full-time job, and it's called Mai-Lin Hegel, and I started in 2001, and I've been there 24 years and still working. My role at Mai-Lin Hegel is I'm a host at Mai-Lin Hegel, and I serve beverages like bottled water, sodas, and coffee for each of our meetings in the conference rooms. I gotta make sure that the food and breakfast and lunch are in there at a timely manner, and then I clean up afterwards. And I also take care of 3 mini kitchens and make sure they have utensils and eating supplies and plates and napkins. So I really enjoy working there. Everybody is really nice, and working there for 24 years, I got to know a lot of people, and they just grown to me as being friends, not only co-workers. I didn't think I would ever have a full-time job, and I have a full-time job because of Special Olympics. Go out and go for your dreams, and don't be afraid to try. Don't let your disability get in the way of performing any sports that you are involved in. But I'm proud to have a disability because I can showcase my events at the games.
Special Olympics impacted her in such a positive way to help her find that voice, and just the people involved helped her find her voice to advocate for herself. So like when she goes to the doctor, she can advocate for herself, and the daily tasks outside of sports, like she knows how to show up and be like, I'm here, world. I want Mai-Lin to know that to keep reaching for the stars, whether you're here, you stay in Colorado, no matter where you go in life, like keep being genuinely and unapologetically you, and showing up because the world is going to embrace her and just love her for who she is.
I just really want to thank Special Olympics for being part of my life, and I don't think I would ever change there's never a reason to retire. You can go on forever. So I enjoyed that.